There are two extremely strong productivity tactics that I can tell you. The first one is called eat the frog. You wake up early and you eat the frog. The idea is that if you were made to eat a frog, when would you eat it? Imagine like you're at dinner time and you can have this lovely 3-course meal. It's this really nice meal with dessert and everything. But to have that, you have to eat a live frog. When would you eat the frog? Would you eat the meal first, then the dessert, and then eat the frog afterwards, push it off? Most people would try and push it off, right? The intelligent person says, yeah, give me the frog right now. They eat the frog first, then they eat the meal after that, then the dessert. So it gets better and better and better. Most people do the exact opposite. So when you wake up, do you eat the frog? Do you do the hardest task, the most uncomfortable thing first thing in the morning? Or do you let it mentally turmoil you for all of the day and you keep pushing it off? Yeah, I'll go to the gym at 6 p.m. Yeah, I'll do the work at 6 p.m. I'll do my homework at 7 p.m. Do you wait and wait and wait and wait? Or do you think to yourself, you know what? This is going to be lingering in my mind. How about I wake up early and I do it first thing in the morning? Me and my friend Scott, who sat right there, we wake up at 3:30 a.m. and we do our hardest work there. Now, this isn't to say that you need to wake up as early as me, because this is just like my circadian rhythm. This is the time that I wake up and I feel awesome. But the highest achievers I know either wake up early or they stay up super late, like I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. and they eat the frog. They get this very hard, important task done at a block of time where no one can contact them. Along with that, a very specific piece of advice that I can give you is intermittent fasting is one of the greatest productivity tactics you could ever find. Everyone else online is talking about Pomodoro technique and all this little peasant stuff. Specifically, waking up and not eating anything for the first few hours of the day whilst you work on that huge task is of 10 out of 10 importance. I wish if I could teleport back in time and say this to my younger self, my business would be making closer to $500,000 a month right now. Easy. You cannot overestimate how important this is. Intermittent fasting is where you eat all of your food in a smaller window. So most people wake up and they, within 10 minutes, 20 minutes, they're eating breakfast. Then they'll have a little bar of something. Then they'll have a little juice. Then they'll have something else. Then the second meal, then lunchtime, then dinner time, then a little after dinner snack, then something else at 8 p.m. and then they'll stop eating. They're eating for all the day. That's inhumane. That's not how you humans eat. We just don't eat all through the day. When you think about the animal world, when you think about primal humans, our body was not designed to be just eating little snacks through the day. It was designed that we just stay fasted. We have no food inside of our system. We hunt, we kill, we cook, and then we eat. We feast. We feast as much as we possibly could eat, and then we don't eat again for a while, for a day, for 2 days. There's so much comfort in eating that some people eat throughout the day because there's so much pleasure in the nice taste that you get on your tongue. One of the greatest ways that you'll be able to do more work is you wake up early, you focus on some really big task. So for example, I'm a YouTuber, so for me it's recording. Maybe for you it's studying. Maybe for you it's practicing this exam paper. You know how you can do some exam papers, you can practice, or you can do some homework or whatever your business work is. To do that first thing in the morning while specifically you have not ate anything. Because the amount of distraction that comes when your body is digesting food is immense, that so many people don't even realize what they're capable of. If you felt slightly mentally disabled your entire life, a lot of people are fully have mental disabilities without realizing it. You've got symptoms of ADHD. Your mind wanders when you're trying to read, right? So you're trying to read a sentence and your mind goes away. You know this, right? And you have to reread the same sentence again. Or sometimes your mother's talking to you and it's you're thinking about something else. If you have these kinds of symptoms, imagine what it's like when you're trying to do this hard task. You keep pushing off this hard task that you need to do because when you're trying to do it, you don't actually have the ability to focus and get it done because your body's digesting, and 60% of your ability to get work done is just gone when your body digests. Never mind, especially if you're having carbs and sugar. That causes brain fog. If you're completely fasted, one experiment you can do, many people won't do this, but if you just wanted to actually get to know your body, don't eat anything for an entire day and just go and eat some carbs afterwards. Maybe read a book. As you're reading, okay, your brain feels sharp. Have a couple bites of oatmeal and see how mentally disabled you turn after you've just had a couple of bites of some oats, some sugar, some fruit. You'll literally notice the difference that you can't even focus on the words on the page anymore and your mind wanders. Now, imagine living your entire life like this. It's 11 a.m. and I have not ate anything. My brain is sharp. There are no voices in my mind right now as I speak these words to you. How could another YouTuber compete with me when he's had like this big bowl of cereal? You know, he wants to get in his calories because he really cares about his muscle gain as well. If you implement just those two tactics, you will outwork 90% of other entrepreneurs. Wake up early and eat the frog. Do the hardest task first. Intermittent fasting, don't eat whilst you work.